Paju was one of the fiercest battlefields during the Korean War, which broke out on June 25, 1950. The Korean War continued for 3 years, killing more than 2 million civilians in North and South Korea, and ended in July 1953 when the ceasefire agreement was made in Panmunjom, the truce village in Paju. Since then, the U.S. military bases have been operated all across the country, including Paju, under the Korea-U.S. Mutual Defense Treaty. And many of the children of mixed races who were born between U.S. soldiers and the Korean women in base towns, war orphans, and children of single mothers were adopted internationally to avoid social prejudice. Paju City participated in the Conference on Korean Military Base Village Women held in San Francisco in 2015 and became more interested in the lives of biracial people and adoptees who were born by the war. At that time, foreign adoptees and officials who saw the video about the plan to build an Omapum Park, meaning Mother's Arm Park, during the conference were grateful to Paju City and delivered their comfort just because there is some place in South Korea to soothe their feelings. The camp house, the site of Omapum Park, has been home to U.S. Air Force brigades for 53 years since 1953 and was returned to the South Korean government in 2007. Of the sites purchased by Paju City from the Ministry of National Defense in 2017, 2,224 square meters of land was designed for the Omapum Park. In order to successfully promote Omapum Park, which was receiving the much attention from international adoptees around the world, Paju City collected various opinions on the whole project by forming an advisory group, including Paju experts, and 24 foreign advisors in various fields, including landscaping, civil engineering, and art writer, and finally completed the park in 2018.
해외 입양인의 한국 방문식, 모국의 정을 느낄 수 있도록 만든 휴머니즘 공원, 엄마품 동산이 준공됐습니다.
The opening ceremony was attended by some 250 guests, including Acting Consul General Mark Williams at the U.S. Embassy in Seoul, Jordan Wash, Canadian Ambassador to Korea, the representative of nonprofit American organization Me and Korea, Kim Min-young, and overseas adoptees. Also, about 700 overseas adoptees who could not attend the ceremony displayed their photos all over the park to show their minds and express their gratitude in letters. Paju City is the first one in the world which has created a site for adoptees at a base in the U.S. military. The purpose of the Omapum Park is to make overseas adoptees to feel nostalgia for their motherland, being a hometown for them. Paju City has chosen 3 symbolic sculptures through a public contest and donation in Omapum Park, where the Korean adoptees around the world can take pride as a Korean and feel affection for their homeland during their first visit to Korea. Since the 2015 San Francisco Conference, overseas adoptees have shown keen interest in Paju City, which remembers them. Hosted by the nonprofit organization Me and Korea, CEO Kim Min-young, about 400 adoptees participated in a fam tour over 10 times, twice a year from 2016 to 2019 for the major tourist attractions in Paju City during their visit to Korea. The participants of the fam tour had a meaningful time to experience traditional Korean culture, history, and nature by making their own royal white kimchi and touring DMZ tourist attractions, including the Third Tunnel, Dora Observatory, and Dora Sun Station, as well as Haeri Art Valley. Through the project of finding homeland for the overseas adoptees, such as Omapum Park and Fam Tour, Paju City will create a new momentum for the people of mixed blood and adoptees who are the painful wound in modern Korean history to take pride as a Korean and be proud of their motherland. At the same time, we will continuously do our best to create opportunities for overseas adoptees and the Korean people to commune with each other and form a bond of sympathy between them.